Trump said he would have run into Parkland shooting. Report from 1991 proves he was serious. In the aftermath of the Parkland, Florida tragedy, President Donald Trump was furious to learn that several Broward County police officers and the armed school guard refused to enter the building and save innocent people from being killed. In publicly addressing the issue, he condemned the cops who failed these victims and claimed that if he personally would have run into the school had he been there during the attack. This bold statement was immediately mocked by the mainstream media, who discredited him, saying he's no hero and denied that he would have actually done that. Now, he's just proved them wrong. Trump's detractors love to attack him for everything he says, since he has a different style of delivery than his passive predecessor, along with a general and deep dislike for him. The truth is, our president isn't afraid to call it as he sees it and is often unapologetic about it. This was the case after Parkland, when he couldn't believe that badged men responsible for serving and protecting didn't do their job. He felt confident in comparing his inherent reaction to a situation like this to theirs, since as a citizen, he did step in and stop a violent crime on his own. The Daily Caller reports of this little-known fact about Trump, who proved himself to be a huge hero when nobody was even looking. The New York Daily News reported that as Trump was riding in his limousine on November 18, 1991, with his then-wife Marla Maples, on their way to a Paula Abdul concert, they came upon the mugging. Trump got out of his car and approached the man with the baseball bat. Trump said the attacker, a big guy with a big bat, delivered 5 or 6 good whacks before he arrived at the scene. The guy with the bat looked at me, and I said, "Look, you've got to stop this. Put down the bat," Trump told the Daily News. I guess he recognized me because he said, "And you're Trump, I didn't do anything wrong." I said, "How could you not do anything wrong when you're whacking a guy with the bat?" Then he ran away. The heroic incident was reported in local papers after it happened, as seen in a newspaper clip from the archives, providing proof that Trump isn't afraid to run to a stranger's rescue as he said he would have in Parkland. The media tried to claim that he was a coward for saying such a thing, asserting that it's an easy statement to make when he would likely never be in that situation to have to prove it. It's incredible that the proof was already out there, and from a time when he wasn't trying to impress anyone with his actions. What he did that night in 1991 not only shows he's an honest hero, but the character of this man, which is constantly questioned today. Getting hit repeatedly in the head with a baseball bat can lead to severe brain injury or death. Had Trump not stepped in when he did and continued to roll by to not be bothered that evening on the way to a concert, it's unknown what the victim's fate could have been. Thankfully, the beaten man didn't have to suffer more than he already had, simply because Trump was concerned enough for a stranger to risk his own safety by getting in the middle of it. This is a personal characteristic that's greatly missing from society today, as seen most recently with a group of police officers outside a school massacre.